Yeah, okay. I'm going to send tech first. She's going to grab the 3 dice. Now, I could re-roll. Doesn't really have any downsides other than she might get like a tiny bit extra stress. And she might roll a 5 or 6. On the other hand, 1 is the best dice to put in here. So I'm not going to re-roll. Hey Sodi! Let's send the commander in, because even if I don't send the commander here, he can't do much with 1 die. With 1 die he can't do much, so he may as well join the party. Yeah, I'm pretty good, Sodi. How you doing? Yeah, he's gonna join the party. I mean, actually, it doesn't hurt for me to do the specialist next. Is there any downside to it? I could see if she doesn't roll a 1. Right, okay, let's do the specialist next, actually. Trying to think. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh yeah, she's got to lose health, that's fine. You're good, that's excellent. Right, there's the 1. You know, having said that, I had a 1 before that I could have re-rolled and, you know, hope that other people get 1s because they're going to get stuck on 1s. It's too late for that now. And 15's a good amount to reduce it by anyway. Actually, I should have given the dice to... Yeah, it's too late. I should have given the dice to the commander. Because if I do roll a 5, she's not going to gain from it. It doesn't matter, it's too late now. He's probably not going to roll a 1 anyway. He might, and then I'll think, god damn it. Right, so we're going to go in here. Yeah, he didn't want a 1 anyway, and you know I could re-roll, but you know whatever. Now the captain's just got to roll a 5 and a 4, and that'd be perfect. Oh, he'll roll at that, and that's less perfect. Why did I need a 4? Ah, of course. 1 off. Game hates me, guys. I'm 1 off. That is irritating. Now I have to weigh leaving this here against 3 dice. Or 2 dice if I don't care that Nikki stays at 1 all the time. That is really irritating. -1 health all. Health's not that bad at the start, but I don't really want to let Might just want to health all go. On the other hand, I don't really want to lose 3 dice either, especially when the captain's going to be on 1. Now, of course, I do have food. I'm planning to eat Nikki. Yeah, that's the plan. That's why we're going to leave Nikki on 1 dice. Oh, country. That is quite quiet now compared to the music. Some of these might be quieter than the others. Let me check the volumes that I've got, because I did have a flash wave crash, but I don't think I want to change the volume. No? Okay. Country's just quiet, I guess. Alright. Now I can leave this at 1. If somebody comes here, they've only got to face stasis, so... I think what might happen is I build up a lot of research. It's this game, cannibalism. Right, I tell you what we're gonna do. Okay, it's really irritating, but I don't want to lose 3 dice at an early stage like this. So we're gonna leave this on 1, and we're gonna keep our dice. And we're gonna take a lot of damage, and then we're gonna see what happens on the next turn, and watch everybody die to health damage. That would suck. This sucks that it's on 1. But I gotta make the best of what I've got. Right, +2 health for everyone. Damage the ship. +2 assist and stress up. Okay. I don't like that option. Because I don't know if I'm going to need the assists, and +20% stress is more than I'm going to get than the assists give me, than prevent. This one, minus your ship's obviously bad, but +2 health for everybody is great. I'm going to take this one, see how it goes. I'm not worried about the ship exploding right now. Now, whatever happens, it's tempting to leave the captain in life support, but he's only going to repair. He's only going to be able to access 1 person anyway, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll give it to the captain. I was thinking about he's in the room with 4 people, but he's only going to be able to benefit 1 other person anyway if I don't give him the food. So I'll give him the food. Right, here we go. Destruction imminent if I don't fix the ship. We have a nasty void on 5. A leak warning, which isn't much of a problem anymore because all of our health has gone up. Alright, we got special tools, so I mean I can't see that we're not going to be able to fix all these. I have the assist, but everybody's stuck in this room, so we'll probably end up burning the assist on this even though we don't need to, which is kind of a shame. I could always, I suppose, hang on to the assist and run somebody out of here. That's an option. I think obviously 1 person's gonna be here, 1 person's gonna be here. One person's going to be here. So what I might do is send the commander and the captain to fix this. The tech's going to stay behind here so that they can restore 2 dice. And the specialist then obviously is going to fix this. So we know what we're doing. That's the plan. That was quite easy to work out. Sleepers of the week. So we know the tech is staying here. She can give us 2 assists. Now, if I move into here, that doesn't make sense because I'm moving in here to save an assist, but it's mainly to prevent injury. And I've been taking injury moving into here. Now this one would make more sense if I wanted to dash somebody out of here, but it's only an 8. It's still annoying that the void is on 5, and I'm kind of confident we can solve this. Not completely. That void on 5 is annoying. 7 dice we'd have for that. Yeah, I'm pretty confident. Well, again, it's a void. It's a void. These voids are annoying. This one we've got to fix because it's -2 ship health. I do have special tools, even if this goes completely foobar. Specialist obviously as well, with her ability in here, is more likely to be able to repair the ship because she's got the rerolls. Right, that's what we're going to do. So I'll start with the tech. I'm not going to take movement damage. Nah, it's kind of worth it to take movement damage just to not get a 5 void. That would be the specialist, right? So I lose 1 health that I don't necessarily have to lose. But it is quite likely that I'm going to hit this. Hey Syrian! Right, okay. Let's do it. Right. I think I'll kind of wasted my health. But whatever. I want the assist. I don't want to hit a bunch of 5s and then lose all of them. We didn't roll any 5s. See, I didn't need to lose that health, but you know, it was, some of these could have been a 5. Obviously, we've got repair. That's great. I've got a 6 that I can bank. That's a great roll. You know, I can even re-roll this and try to get a 1. And I've even got 2 chances of that. Let's do it. Let's do it. We can roll another 1. How badly do I need to research this turn? Not that badly. We can roll a 1. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes! There you go. That worked out pretty well. We repaired the ship by 3. Alright. Tech, obviously. 11 out of 36 to go on. Thanks. Already rolled. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's do this. Deploy. I knew the chance was kind of high. Okay, right. So obviously stress and stuff, but we can't do anything about that. We want the assists, I think. Yeah. So we'll keep the 6 assists. Doesn't matter if we use a 3 or 1 to repair this. I use a 3 because, you know, whatever. May as well re-roll this. Did you see that? Did you see that? It was about to go. It was about to flick over to 6, and then it just stuck on as a 3. Ah, computer wouldn't give me a 6 back. Right. Who needs the assists the most? The captain. Although we'll send the commander in first. He's unlikely to burn both of them. Although he's going to try. I can reduce stress. Does anybody know how stressed the commander is? The captain? I'm not sure how stressed the captain is. Usually I'd want to de-stress the captain just to free him up. But having said that, it's not a major hindrance. Because it doesn't affect things as much as low health would. Yeah. Yeah, I trust him to repair it. So... yeah, I agree, Matty. That's the only thing I miss. Alright, let's send him there. Having said that, maybe I should hold on to the 5 and send it in, because now the captain's got a little bit more pressure to restore dice. So maybe I should have put the 5 in, but never mind. Yeah, but he definitely needed the distress more than the captain did. I do have special tools too, so I'm not that worried. That looks good. Looks like we get a bank of 5. I don't need to change this roll. I've got quick patch, probably don't need that. Special tools, yeah, save that for another turn. Well, there we go, guys. 10.75 AU. So I know what it is. What run are we on? Are we on 119?
Everything changes.
I can't remember. Which one are we on? Yeah, 119. So it's... so the AU achieve is 192 turns. Yeah. Just gonna post that because we were wondering when is it unlocked, and now we know. That was on my 191st jump. Yeah. 9 in wins and 1 jump in. Or no, was that 2 jumps in? No, sorry, 2 jumps in. So it's 192nd jump. So you have to make 192 jumps, and you get the AU achievement for reaching like 1 billion miles or whatever it is. 9 in wins, 2 drops in. 10.75 AU anyhow. Right, back to the game. So we got the achievement for travelling so far. Right, de-stress the crew, damage the ship, plus food, -1 dice to the whole crew. Oh, they're stressed already, wow. -1 ships, not too bad. De-stress everybody. So if I take this, they're still going to drop their stress by 20%. I think that would be helpful. Obviously, +1 food is +1 food would be really helpful as well. But -1 dice for everybody. No, that's bad. That's really bad. Yeah, we're going to take this because you know I don't pick this. They gain stress, but they're still going to lose overall anyway. So I'm going to take this. Don't make sense to take this. Right. Oh, we got a second sys fail. And the hatch is blocked. Can you remember if you guys were watching last time? We had a guy who was hanging on to like out here. Same error. Oh, I need a plan. Oh, excuse me. I think I can't do everything that I want. I would kind of like to send somebody over here and then send the captain. And then yeah, I kind of like to send the tech and the captain over here, but to do that he's got to walk through at least one of these events, which is kind of annoying. I think I might do that anyway. Then she has two. This is a pain. Right, okay. No. Even for the commander to fix this, he's got to roll a 12 on 2 dice to fix this. That's going to be awkward. Even this is not easy to fix on 2 dice. We do have special tools. So I'm guaranteed of fixing this with special tools. So this is what I'm going to do. Right. The commander's going to run up here and fix this. Now I can't fail because I've got special tools. His ability. So even if I roll 2 1s, the absolute minimum I'll have is 12. That means that the captain then will only take 1 movement damage reaching here, and that she won't take movement damage at all. See, if I fix this one first, both the captain and the technician will take movement damage heading over this way. Now, of course, that does mean that we're not going to be able to fix this turn. Which, you know, which is a shame. But it's only a 9. So the commander runs up here and fixes this. Specialists. It would be nice to use the assist on the health damage first. But with this plan, that's not going to happen. Now let's look at health to make sure I haven't made any mistakes. Commander one's up here, obviously can't die. The tech runs across here. Now she'll be on 4 health, which is fine because, you know, I've got to take some risks. Then maybe she can generate assists, but if she doesn't, the captain's going to be on 3 health. Now that's not ideal. I don't really want to be on 3 health when I get to here. So I'd be completely relying on her to roll a 5 or above. However, I mean, if that happens where she isn't able to pull out assists for the captain, then I've still got the option of fixing it with this, and I would have only have taken 1 movement damage on the commander. So that works out. So even if things go wrong, I've got a backup plan. So she's going to go here first. Okay. I can't really do anything with this 5. I'll spend the 1 on special tools. Yeah, that's the best. Yeah, she's not going to use her ability. Yeah, that's the best move I can see. Because I don't need 2 dice. I can just do it with special tools. And we got snack. That might come in handy, except then they don't have a research point. Right, now the tech. Oh, good, and we didn't hit the assist. That's a good start. Now the tech's going to go over here, and she's going to try and add assists. And we're going to save the snack for next turn, I think. If I roll a double, obviously I can repair the shit. If I roll... Ouch. Ouch. Triple injury. Ouch. Right. Okay, I want those assists for the captain. And, you know, while I could repair the ship with these 4s, you know, I kind of want to get this down. I don't think I'm going to... Should I re-roll? No, there's not much point. If I get a 4, it's injury again. So we reduce this as much as we can. A decent amount. The captain's still got his hands full. That's not good. It was a hard event, though. Yeah, you can see her crawling around exactly. She's there. Right, now we've got the 2 assists, so the captain can go in here. And he's got to really... I'd have to roll 5 4s for him to die, and, you know, I can't do anything about that anyway, so... no, sorry. 4 4s? I still can't do... No. Yeah, 5 4s. Still can't do anything about that. There's usually a bit of risk on the injured ones that you can't do anything about. Yeah, let's go. Right, that's not too bad. You could fix it. I think I'm not going to do that though. What I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it just slightly broken, and the specialist is going to fix it and then try and repair the ship again using her amazing reroll abilities. It wouldn't be a bad idea to fix it though. You could also do that. It's not a bad idea to fix this and then send the specialist down to operations to fix the one that's down there. That's not a bad idea either. Well, I'm going to do it this way. So, do I re-roll? I could consider re-rolling. Let's see. 2 to 1. I don't think I'm going to re-roll, but I'm not 100%. I could drop the 1 in here, but there's no guarantee that the specialist's pair is going to be 1s. You know, and also I could always drop things into research down here, because it's not as if he's going to repair this. So yeah, I think that's the best move. Is not to re-roll, because the specialist is going next and she needs this. But instead, I'm going to do that. She's only going to roll a 7 now on 5 dice. That's going to be really easy. So these go to research. Right, that's the ship repaired. It's unfortunate that that's only a 1 and not 2. I can't really do anything about that. So usually I clear the event before I re-roll so I don't hit the injury. In this case, because I've got 3 repairing the ship, and that's going to be pretty hard to roll, whereas rolling a 2 high is not. I'm just going to re-roll this and try to get a 2 or higher. So you've got 2 re-rolls as well. So I could do it either way. I'm going to do it this way. Just 1 or 2. Anything that's on 4, that's good. We're going to repair the ship again. She did a great job of repairing the ship. Right, +2 health for the both of them, -1 dice for everybody's terrible. +1 food and -1 health. I don't think we've got any food, have we? So I think I'm going to take this because they're practically useless right now. So it doesn't matter if their health drops. And you know, the captain, I don't really want him because there's nobody else that's on high health. She will be now. Well, she won't because she'll be on 3. But I think I'll cope. We'll send people to the med bay if we have to. You know, that's obviously good because it does give me people with health. But -1 dice to the whole crew. It's -3 dice. That's +3 dice. I'm going to take this one. Next week is not going to be too difficult as well. Snack. I don't think I need a snack this turn because somebody's going to end up here. Maybe one of these takes a snack and the other doesn't. So one of these so I think the commander just tries to clear out this and boost his own dice. Boost the dice. She's Might take the snack? I don't know, I'll consider it for another turn. Yeah, our health's pretty bad. I'm looking at these injury dice too. Let's look at the fact that there's injury dice everywhere and that our health is bad. That means we need assists right now to be safe. That's tricky. I could start with the captain. The tech could either produce 2 or 3 assists. I'm in the med bay or the lab. Or I could start with the tech. I think I'll start with the captain. Then the tech's going to try to provide 2 assists, maybe from the med bay. Then obviously these 2 have got more health, so they'll get by with less assists as well. That said, starting with him first. No, I got to start with the captain or the tech, I think. I'm going to start with the captain. The main consideration for this turn is just the injury dice and health and assists. And obviously, any plan that involves getting somebody to the med bay is good right now. Alright, we do not want to see a lot of 6s. That's good. Or 1s. I can obviously clear that in 2 dice, but that would be tricky. I have a pair there, but obviously I can't fix it with just those. There's no point hanging on to the 2. Right, that gives me... Do you know what? I think I rushed that move. Or did I? No, I didn't. Well, I did, but it didn't matter. I was thinking I could have saved the 6 ability, but even this wouldn't have been enough to repair anyway. So what I'll probably do is reroll these, and you know, 5 would be ideal. If I don't get a 5, let's say if I don't get a 5, I'll see what I get. I might end up activating suppression or one of these. Most likely quick patch. I mean, that's if I get double clicks. Right, there's the 5. Oh, a double. You know, I could have gone for a double as well. Yeah, we're going to quick patch. See what else we get. Disaster reduced. Okay, that comes in handy. Join Alison. I think I need to go back to bed and get tired. It's slowing me down. Right, join Alison. Yeah, right. We need the assist. Now, unfortunately, I don't have 1 left, so she won't take us to 3. So I have to choose between the lab and the med bay. So it should be okay with 1 assist. They're going to need 2 assists. I think we should go for 3 assists. You know, as much as I want to heal Joy, you're a fan of my base. Me too. As much as I want to heal Joy, I think we need the labs 5 here. Now, obviously I could take the specialist to get the 5 from the lab instead of the tech, but the specialist has got more health, which is why I'm reserving her for these. So, we're going to go here. You know, there's not much I can do here. I don't want to buy any of these this turn. I could buy the suppression, I suppose, and see what else comes up. Yeah. You know, if I go here, I can't get 3 assists. I've got to go here. Which is unfortunate because I would like to heal them. Watch me roll double 5 as well. Oh, there's just the 1-5 for now. And obviously I want to fill out research, so the 2s. 2 and 3, spare 2 and 3 is useless. 5 is good for assist. Let's buy out the suppression. Right, we get a small med kit. That's good for in case the all the assists get used up. Then that will come in handy. Right, Commander, gonna try and fix this. Hopefully he has a spare dice so we can restore 2 dice. Okay, that won't help. We didn't use any of the assists. We're gonna bank. Yeah, we're gonna bank 4, obviously. Yeah. And now. Just the spec now. With 3 assists, there's no way she can die. She doesn't need the med kit. At least not right now. She could even reduce the stress. How stress was the commander, I wonder? Got a couple options here. Because I could bank the 6 in this situation as well, and the 1, and I'd have a full research project for disaster reduce, which is pretty nice. What week are we on? Is it 7? 6 coming up? Is it 5? I want this ready for turn 5. I'm not sure if that's in 1 week or 2 weeks. You know, it might be really hard to get the 6 and the 1 down here to get 6. So, you know, even though I could reduce stress, she doesn't need to lose it that badly. So I'm gonna bank the 6 and the 1. Because then we're banking the 6 and that's good for disaster reduce. And we're gonna need that. Maybe not soon, but eventually. Yeah, I thought so. It's another week yet. So I maybe could have taken the stress, but I think it can wait. Right. Iron Connect plus food. It's always good to have extra food in storage. The ship obviously can take some damage. How many sys fails are we going to get this game? Okay, we got another sys fail. And it's in oxygen, and it's in life support again. Now, obviously, I could disaster reduce this, but I only need to deal with these 2 events, and I've got 4 people. So either the specialist or the tech is going to try to get to this, fix it, and grab 3 dice. I think, yeah. I could even use snack, but I don't have to. I can hold on to that. Some more med kit would go. Could go on anyone really. We've got the med kit as well, so I can help. Now, that's something we've got to pay attention to. Over the fact that that's a void, is injury dice again, and of course, our health is low. So preferably then, I'm going to try and take the commander and the specialist into here because they've got slightly more health. The tech's going to try to end up here, but obviously that's unfortunate because you have to crisscross, and that means somebody takes movement damage. So alternatively, the captain isn't here, but he's got less health, so that's risky too. Don't like that. I don't really want to risk the captain. You know, I could always disaster reduce and hope we get it again and build up all my research or spend points elsewhere, but only one person would be able to heal. Tech would be able to reduce the stress. Could repair ship a little bit. I don't know. If I can't work out a way of doing this turn safely, then I might disaster reduce this, and then we'll use the med bay. So, can we do this turn safely? It's unfortunate that both of the people with 3 health are locked behind this assist fail. Now, obviously, I could run the tech over and she could take another damage, so I'm thinking about that. She could run in here and fix this. I might do that. Commander, specialist. Got a pretty good chance, I think. Yeah, as long as they don't die, of course. And now, unfortunately, I won't be able to get any more assists because I would have already moved the technician. So we kind of need the first person to go in there not to blow all the assists. It's got to be tricky when there's 3 hazard dice. I have a small kit that I could possibly use. It might be the best idea to use the disaster reduced on this, just because there isn't really a good safe way of doing it. Tech goes here. Probably, but not definitely clears this. Spec Hole Commander goes here. Try to get some miracle not to burn all the assists. I mean, I could always send the captain up here to get more assists, but then he'd be on one as well. I'd have two people on my 1 health. That's a pain. Okay, let's see how it goes. I think if it comes down to it, and I've got to move the captain in here to grab assists, then I will. So she's going to move here. Okay, it's not too bad. We didn't burn any assists. Something in my eye. Right, so we'll just throw a 2 in here. We'll see. I can't do anything with that. May as well throw it on her ability. Now the commander's going to give a go. Because I can use a small kit on the specialist, and she's got, you know, 4 dice with 4 hit points isn't bad. Right, good roll. Yeah, we burned on the assist, that's what I expected. Obviously I could heal him here, but I think just lowering it by as much as possible. Don't think I want to re-roll. Let's look at that. Reduce it to 11. Reroll. I can't die, but again, I've been losing health. Now the other person's going to come in here with no assists, and they've got 4. I'm not going to reroll because they're 3s, and you know, that's not too bad. Now the specialist. Deploy. It may. I might just. If I see a 5, I might just throw it in here. That means I don't have to use small health kit. What would kill her? Just rolling all 2s and 3s, no, because then I won't be able to heal. Even just rolling 3 of them. Yeah, I'm going to use a kit. You know, 1 off disaster reduced, but it doesn't matter. She's got a bunch of rolls. Yeah, she can even snack, but no. Picked up health kits. Okay, that's actually helpful because we need those as well. Right, please don't roll a lot of 2s and 3s. I thought they were all going to level up 2-3 then. Right, that's not bad, obviously, because we can put the 1 back in. 4-1, and we got a 4 that we can keep re-rolling. Right, we just want 5 or higher. No! That was almost 6. We just want 5 or higher. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! There we go. No. But it's not amazing heal, but it's, you know... They look freaked about that. That it's better than... It's good to have one person we can have to handle the injury events. Now I've got the captain now. Disaster reduce is ready. You know what? I didn't even need to heal her. I could send it to the captain. I didn't realise I had the captain left. This is why I need to get to bed. And I could send the captain in to heal. Now he doesn't need to reduce his stress either. Get an assist for the next turn would be nice. Or I could repair the ship, or I could go get more food. We have enough food. I could just use him to store dice, but then his research would mostly get to waste. Unless I get lucky, I might be able to get health kits. Okay. I send him here. And we're going to try and get health kits. Make sure you have plenty of deaths and assists. Yeah. Dice for everything. Assists for injury. Avoid. Assists doesn't hurt. So yeah. Yeah, that's a good assessment. Make sure you have plenty of dice and assists. That would definitely help. And feel free to ask me anything you want as well. But yeah, lots of dice. You know, you don't need assists, but a lot of the time, because you don't want anybody to die, then you need them. Or if you've got Void, then, you know, Void's really irritating without assists. So, anyway. Right, we'll send the captain here. You know, it's a shame because the research bar is full and a lot of his dice are going to get wasted. But I still think it's the best move. And, you know, if I get really lucky, I can pick up health kits for free. So I'm going to roll 1, 2, 3 and 5. I didn't roll 1, 2, 3 and 5, I rolled this. It's a secret. Aliens were involved. I don't know. That might be morphine. Okay, we can come up with reasons why Alison looks so surprised. Right, I'm going to bang the 1 here in the dice hold. We saw the dice, and then we want a 2 and a 3. Come on, a 2 and a 3, 2 and a 3, 2 and a 3, 2 and a 3. Ah, it's not a 2 and a 3, is it? Captain, what are you doing? You're making me feel like I should have healed you here. Why are you doing that to me? Okay, that's bad. Okay, I may as well let the 1 get wasted as well. Right, +2 assist, -1 ship. It's not bad. +1 food, -1 ship. That's really good. It doesn't hurt to have more food supplies. Obviously, assist is good because I don't think there'll be injury everywhere. Yeah, I used up my luck. I made a mistake because this is the second time today when I didn't realise I had one person left at the end. So I wasn't paying full attention. I don't know why I'm not paying full attention, but yeah. So yeah, some of my luck, definitely. Right. Well, both of them drop at the ship. 2 assists and 1 food, they're both great. We don't need the food straight away. Assists will probably help because of our health is dire, but I can take the assists because of the health thing. This would be nice, but you know, the health thing. Why am I not surprised? Yeah. Right, okay. 1 injury, 2 stasis, and 2-3 stasis. -2 health all. And then 2-3 stasis. 1-2 void, 4 injury. 1 injury, 2-3 stasis. This one has worse dice. This one needs slightly more repair. 3 normally go into panic mode. Yeah, week 5 is hard. I'm just trying to think which one I'm going to disaster reduce. The health all or that one. They've both got 3 hazard dice. It's not like one's got more hazard dice than the other. One's got slightly worse hazard dice in terms of void versus stasis. And a 4 injury on 4. 24. I don't need to worry about my assists down here too much, as long as we clear. Can I clear this with 3 assists? I should probably send the commander here because they've got the best chance of clearing this in one go, I think. So the commander's going to end up down here. So the tech's probably going to end up over here, which means the captain is the lucky person that gets to run the gauntlet here. And the specialist is going to have to rebuy the assists if she used them. Alright, okay. I think I know what's happening. So tech's going to end up over here. Probably do that first, clear the research. Then she's going to try and repair the ship. Then the specialist comes up here and tries to keep the assists on. If she doesn't, then obviously I can send the commander here instead of the captain, which is, you know, not the best thing in the world, but we'll see. I'll probably have enough for health kits, so I'm sure it'll look good at the end. It'll look better than it looks now. And we have a snack, so actually, for that matter, when was I planning on moving the specialist tech? Specialist second. So we'll see how it goes. But if the specialist can get the snack this turn, that'd help as well. Well, it doesn't matter actually. Or does it? No, it will help. Right, so we'll do this first. Goodbye. Oh, nice. Repair on. Right. Oh, she's got to repair the ship with fires, I guess. I don't need this, do I? I could re-roll up, but the game would punish me for being greedy and give me another 5. Okay, so the specialist now. Grab a snack. Stimulants, okay. Maybe later. See how we do. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, could have used a couple more 6s. Okay. I reckon this is pretty easy, and then re-roll these. Yeah, I thought so. Right, now the captain's got the benefit of full assists, and we get to fill the research bank, and then the commander gets an attempt at this. So yeah, that's pretty easy. Look at those assists go. Okay. You know, and I don't even need to re-roll these, do I? I can just keep these. Because otherwise the game's going to punish me for being greedy, I think. Yeah, I need to. Because it's not like I have a reserve down here. If I get duplicates, I'm screwed. Whereas sometimes I've got something down here, and if I get duplicates, I can buy it. So, no, it's great. Game's going to kill me. Unfortunately, that means no assist for the commander, but it does mean that the captain doesn't die, so that I'd call that positive. Yeah. Don't think I need to buy these yet. I think this can wait. We can see what the next turn's like. Right, come on, come on, come on, something nice. Look. That looks pretty good. She doesn't even need to reduce stress, so we have to use 4 dice in a bank 6. And the ship's looking in pretty good condition. It's an 8 hole now. +1 food, -1 dice for us is not bad. +2 health, -1 ship. I think I'm going to take that. Obviously, because ship could take it. Food is nice, but you know, I don't want to lose any dice with the captain. And of course, our health is dire. Let's get some health. Not going to eat that. So we have the bunch of status this turn. And I have stimulants. Now of course this isn't the dangerous week. The dangerous week are the next 2 that are coming up. But not having to worry about status this turn will still let me put out a lot of repair. So it'll save me some dice, and I can choose what I want to do with them. I think Captain wants to heal up, doesn't he? So he's going to combine with somebody in the med bay. Let me take the mouse. Right, so we're probably going to use stimulants. We can still pick up this. Obviously, we don't need this. If I could get this specialist over to here, she might be able to roll some extra doubles or something for food. Joy's probably going to move in here with the captain. Yeah, specialist is going to come here, I think. And then I'll probably send the commander over here just to reduce this a little bit. Although, of course, he's going to get stuck in there when all hell breaks loose, and I either have to take movement damage or finish it off. Which is the downside. I mean, I might be better off just not touching this. But it's only... By stuck in there, he's only going to take 1 movement damage. And he's already in good condition, so... I could probably let him get stuck in there. Or I can concentrate on making the rest of the ship easier. You know, if you only want to win, don't touch this. But I want to make all the wins get a bit high score as well. So there's a chance that the arrow goes in this at the end. If you only win, you don't have to touch this. And instead, you could use your extra person to get some more food or something if you need it, or repairs, or health or whatever. But we're probably gonna get the health. There's also distress and what nobody really needs it. Anyway, let's get this turn done. So Joy, I think Joy first. Yeah, Joy first. We get some work here. We've got choice to harvest. Okay, that's not bad. I don't need her ability. I only need to reduce it as much as possible. She could heal. I'm quite confident that it takes the pressure off the captain to roll 2 5s. Because the captain would only have to restore dice then. And then we get health kits. Joy's not going to need health that much anyway. I guess we're going with 2 5s on the captain. It's not like I can't reroll, because we don't have any stasis this turn, so I can reroll as well. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. That was almost 2 6s. Alright, okay. Well, I can't fail to solve this. I don't think I need to hold a 4. All I want to do is roll 2 5s or above, so I'm going to re-roll everything. There we go. So there's the health. Dice. Fix. Oops, I did that wrong. Should put those 2 in, hold the 4. Never mind. It's only different to 1, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, what I should have done, put both the 3s in. I didn't really look at the numbers. I just started to put things in, and then hold the 4. Right. Now, obviously, while the specialist can fix this and the commander can't, there's a chance of getting extra food here, which is always nice. There we go, there's the food. And then you just send the commander over here to fix this a bit. can move all those. See if I get higher. Yeah, that's not bad. We stored most of it. Right, +1 ship, stress up, +2 health for everybody, -2 ship. Obviously the ship can take that. +1 ship, it can also accept that. Plus stress. Kind of might tick Alison over, but there's not much time left. Captain, +2 health for everybody is just +2 and +1 health, -2 ship. Neither of these options are that amazing. You know, this one would be a lot better if we didn't have a bunch of people on full health already. -2 ship. It's a difference of 3 ship. Yeah, health up is good because I like not having to worry about it. They're only getting a little bit for quite a lot of loss of ship. I'd like this one a lot better if it didn't have the stress increase. Because then I would just say, well, I'll take this and I'll send somebody to the med bay. Whereas it's much easier, whereas I could actually take this and there's no stress increase. And I can quite easily send somebody to maintenance and fix the ship. I think I'll take this one. You know, obviously, I'm not getting that much, but I am getting a little bit, and I don't end up increasing the stress or stuff. So I'm gonna take this one. You know, it doesn't really matter which. They're both good options. Well, both equal. Some food. Yet another assist fail. And then these. Obviously we don't need the health kits anymore. Choice harvest I could go for, and you know, I could go for repair arm. Now I would like to get the commander over here because he could fix this on his own. So if I wait with the commander, I can send the tech here, captain here, spec here, and the commander would finally end up here. Now, I do kind of want the assists here and here, so they would be nice to do first. But not if I'm going to do things like that. Unless, well, I was just taking movement down and stuff. We should be okay. This one might be annoying. Who's going there? Tech, the captain. With the one, it's only a 1 void. But without assists, it will be a little bit annoying. But the tech is going first, so I can always provide assists. Let's go. Let's just do that. That sounds good. They get the assist burned. I think I'm going to move on both of those. I don't have to though. I can do 4-5-1 and restore her dice. But yeah, very well. I got more chance of getting the assist back, so. That was almost 5. Oh, there's a status as well. Okay. Well, now I've got a choice between providing assists and regain dice. That kind of sucks. I think I'll provide the assist. We've got, as far as I know, we've got spare food. I mean, I could do it the way around because that's only 11. Captain should slaughter this, but I was just going for the like, the worst case scenario where I roll everything low. Like all ones. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, we actually get some food back here. Probably specialist here. We should use the 3 because we've already got 3. So do it this way. I can do 6-1, but we should use the 3. Now, obviously I got rerolls, but it's easier just to use dice that you've already got. Now, if I have to spend research, yeah, choice harvest. You know, that's assuming that I don't get repair on. Which is unlikely because we've got to try and fix this, but we'll see what happens. That's a pretty good roll, apart from the injury. Okay, we want to clear this. We can clear it in 3 dice. Then we roll and try to get the max assists, or you know, research. You know, I got the 4 here. I got 1 duplicate. I could hold the 4. I could even drop the 4 in and pick up repair arm straight away. It's not a bad idea at all. Instead of re-rolling them both to get the assist, it's only going to be 2 assists anyway because we get one automatically. Yeah, I'll do that. We'll get the repair on, see what we get. Amphetamines, okay, probably not useful at this stage. And then we want a 5. No, I won't, that's fine. So this is a win. I think this one's going to be a win. Oh, excuse me. And then obviously we're gonna we'll be going into the 20th one then. Plus stress, minus stress. Obviously we're going to take minus stress because the ship doesn't need to be repaired. That's easy. You know, no brainer. That result was basically increase stress or reduce stress. Yeah. So we got double injury die. We do not want to touch this unless we've got max assists. 2, 3, that's the pipe butcher, and dice all. Usually I send the commander into the tough ones, but he's down 4 dice. Not too sure where to put the captain. If I could get the specialist over here, that would be great, but I can't. So what I can do is... Okay, so the tech's going to end up fixing this. Nobody really needs a stress decrease. She does slightly more, but she doesn't really need it. So the commander's going to come and deal with this. While the specialist comes and deals with this. And then the captain as well on this. Now, problem with that is we need the assists. And that's the technician's job. And she's the one in the bloody injury room. So, my first move actually might be to move the technician into here. Now, of course, that's got the downside that she's got the pressure on now to defeat this and roll extra assist. So this turn's harder than it looks. Okay, if we can get effectiveness, which we can't, because we're at 1 and we need 6. I need a drink. Oh, excuse me. Technician, commander, specialist, captain. That double injury roll is a pain. You know, it's even worth it if you think about it just from the perspective of winning. This is a non-entity. Yeah, this can't kill us. Yeah, we can have this. You know, running the next 2 turns, and it's not going to kill us at all. You know, so we don't really need to deal with that one. Now that doesn't solve our problem with this, but necessarily it does mean that we can. I can leave the commander here to generate more assists. That said, the commander's only got 4 dice. That is still enough to kill him if he rolls all 1s, even with 1 assist. And I know the probability of rolling all 1s is low, but it can happen. Low probability events happen surprisingly often. Because when you think about it, there are a lot of low probability events. So there's a good chance that one of them happens. And if that one is the one with all 1s, then that's bad. You know that? You might not agree with that logic, but if you think about it, if you've got a coin and you keep flipping that coin heads or tails, you're gonna hit like heads and tails like 8 times in a row fairly often. Now, of course, this isn't heads or tails. It's more in the region of like 1 in 1,000 chance of it happening, but it could still happen. Well, I can't really see, you know, unless I don't really want to skip the man's dice, or I don't really want to leave somebody in the lab either, churning out an extra 2 assists. You know, obviously I could start with this, but it's not like the specialist is automatically going to clear it. It is 13. Okay, I'm going to simplify things. I'm going to do what I said. We're not going to finish this, right? Specialist is going to come here. She's going to fix this with the benefit of 1 assist. Then the commander is going to switch on the assists, hopefully. Then the technician's going to have a go at this, and she's going to switch on the assists for the captain if she has to. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do it nice and safe. We're going to let this hit us. So let's do that. Right, she didn't need the assist. She would have solved this anyway. I need few dice to save this. I can't do it any better than that. That obviously is useless. Let's reroll it. Oh, I could have rerolled it again, but I'm happy with that. It's not like I can get food. Right. You're going to generate assists. Hopefully. We just need to roll a 5 or above. You got a reroll. Good. That works. Let's see what this is. Before I do anything. Right, it's 36. Could have been a 5. If it had been a 5 or a 6. If it had been a 6, for example, instead of put the 5 in, I would have put the 6 in. It's a 3, so that's fine. Now if I'm going to buy something, it's not going to be health kits. It would be choice harvest. Actually, I'm really close to amphetamine. How close was I to amphetamine? I could have had it. I could have put 5 in. It's too late now. I didn't even think about this. See, it would have been a better move if I'd have... I would have lost all my research, obviously, but who cares? I could have dropped the 5 in and bought amphetamine, and then been completely immune to this. It doesn't matter. Roughly the same thing's going to happen. You know, I could get seriously unlucky, but that's only going to leave on 1 health if I roll all 1s. So... But obviously amphetamines would have been better. That's a horrible roll. Then again, if I don't reroll anything, the commander's got all the assists. And the commander can always reroll. It's not as if I even need to reduce it by much. I'll reroll 1. I'd have to be pretty unlucky. Yeah, okay. Still terrible. Whatever. Yeah, doesn't get to get more serious. I even if I got really bad luck. Yeah, no. Doesn't matter. There's a double 1. I can try and get a 5. Doesn't make a huge difference. Food, maybe? Looks like he's on fire. I could re-roll, actually. try to get a 5 with these numbers. Although I wanted to. Oh, we roll. I don't need the assist anymore. Last turn's the last turn. It says last turn. Actually, haven't said that. What dice is everyone on? Commander's not on full dice. Specialist can't be. Yeah, I don't want the captain to store any dice because then he won't be able to eat cannibal meat. Let's reroll this. We're looking for a 5. We get a 4. Buy this. Drop these in. Supplements will come in handy because we're all going to start losing dice now. Let's skip this, get straight to it. +1 ship, we don't need obviously. -1 health for us. +1 dice for everybody. -2 ship. I'm going to take this. You know, ships in no danger of exploding. We'll meet for the cannibal unlock. We're going to send the technician to the front to enable the no movement damage. Right, one of these 6s will do. Let's grab supplements. Not even sure we needed that, to be honest. Maybe we could have waited. Too late! Yeah, I think we did need it though. We're going to another 6. We may as well pick up health kits. Now, no move. Everybody can run to the front of the ship. Any other analysis, Maddie, other than lots of dice and assists? Right, Commander gonna go to the front ship. Wait, we're all on full health. We're all on full health. We're all on full dice. So I'm just gonna try and reduce stress and maybe repair the ship. Lots and lots of dice. Yeah, that helps. I mean, obviously, if you rely on dice, you're obviously on a losing streak there. Right, I got to clip 1 and 5. Shot the 5 in. Thanks. Oh, you press out managed to keep stress low. Yeah, I guess I'm used to it. Most of the time I keep it below 50%. Sometimes it goes above. Right, so we're just looking at stress. What was the thing I said? Oh yeah, repair the ship. There's the stress decrease, so we're going to go for that. Um, and then probably just don't care about the ship and just fill in the rest of the slots. That's all this. That's a 2. Specialist. Uh, 3, 5, 1 looks good. Rid of all these. We want 4 and 6. It's bad. It's not that bad actually. I want to move also foot now. Let's go for the 4 and 6. Okay, that's bad obviously. I could have re-rolled there actually, a bit of a mistake. I should have re-rolled before I put the 2 in. Right, do it once. Have a look. There is repair on. Oh, well, I probably wasn't going to get it anyway. There's 3 wasted obviously. Captain, obviously we want to roll a 4, 5 and 6. Right, that's what we got, that's good. Thanks, fault. Not to be scared of moving stuff and fix, plus not be scared of moving if it one's minus out. Yeah, definitely. You know, -1 health is not the end of the day. Sometimes you got to take movement damage just to get things a little bit more efficiently done. And yeah, I'm not scared of moving stuff and fish. And I'm listening to it. You know, you can definitely leave stuff unfixed if it's actually better for you in the long run. You know, a lot of times repairing events is the best thing you can do for the long run, but not always. You know, say that and type it, whatever. You know, because obviously you can't just leave all the events on the ship and not touch them. But yeah, that's a good analysis. That's a great analysis. I mean, even if you think about it, there you've wrote a guide for this game in like in 3 sentences there enough. You know, if you were going to write a guide for the game, you could just write those things, and that would work. Lots of dice and assists. Don't be scared to leave stuff unfixed or move if you take movement damage. And obviously, yeah, keep stress low. Yeah, exactly. Right, let's go. Finish it up. I'm probably going to get a decent score here. Ish. For a cannibal run, it might be a decent score. Right, so we're going on a game 20 now. Thanks, buddy. Oh, thanks for the follow, buddy Masker. Thanks for the follow. Right, so yeah, that's good. We can go on to the 20th game now. Okay. And let's keep the streak alive, I guess. There we go. Yeah, it's an okay score. The dice and the extra events being incomplete at the end obviously harm the score. Aha, yeah. Okay, I think the top score possible is 1913 because it's always either 42 or 44. Now, I had one event less on the ship that I didn't fix, and it dropped away 2. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that the top score now is actually 46 in there. I changed my notes. And that's actually means the top score you can get on normal at least is 1930 and possibly 1933 on hard. So I think hard might get one more event, maybe one more event than normal does. Because you seem to get 20 points per event, even though it looks like it's divisible by 10, because events seem to be doubled here for some reason. So yeah, 19th game, 19th win in a row, and I think the max score possible is 1913 now. It's 20 per event as far as it's 20 per event. What do they eat when they get to Mars? you don't want to know. It's Matt Damon. That's what they eat when they get to my rocket sand. Right, it finishes up. There we go. And here, of course. And we're on the way. 51. We're always halfway to getting the cannibal a lot now. Gonna start up the 20th game probably straight away. I'm gonna get some more water first. Adding game win streak on live stream. Right, we're going to take a tiny break. Rockets and water. There's water on Mars, didn't you know exactly? And you can read the reviews and find yourself thinking, yeah, it's getting brutal. Yeah, when you know how to play games, people, exactly. Right. Oh, did Empire pick up the game after all? I was the peasant stream. We posted screenshots of the game then. And you did get the game after all, okay. Right. Game 20, I guess. I can take a little bit more break. It'll probably be like not long, like 30 seconds. You gotta go, you might jump back on later. Okay. Yep, okay, I may as well start the next game. Right. Here we go. Specialist Commander, Captain Technician. I wonder when the missions are coming out. Because yeah, well, I'll just start it. Get the win streak to 20, then I can take a proper break. I really want the cannibal. I feel like I should make a suggestion. Unlock the cannibal at 20 wins, please. You know, because there are other games where you get alternate unlocks, and you know, FTL is one of them. I think it's got a lot of different alternate ways to unlock stuff. Right, let's go here. You might be surprised, but I think my Tharsis win streak is still lower than my FTL win streak on hard. But it's going to pass it soon, I think. So then, you know, I can officially say Tharsis normal is easier than FTL hard. Right, where's suggestions? Just make sure there isn't already one for cannibal. Shake the dice. Yeah, because I really want the cannibal unlock. So I made that suggestion that you can unlock the cannibal at 20 wins or less. Obviously for me, because I want to add the cannibal to my 18. Alright. Oh, here we go. Hey Wind, according to the game manual, +1 food, -1 health. Oh, I didn't ask what skill the cannibal has. According to the game manual, yeah, +1 food, -1 health max. Whoa! Magnum Mal. Yeah, I saw your answer before I saw DNAs. That's less good. I thought it was just dealing 1 damage. I only saw in the guide on Steam, somebody's just put -1 health, not -1 health max. Now obviously -1 health max, that's pretty harsh. That said, it's not current health. Remember, the more official looking guide is outdated. I wouldn't be surprised if it got to it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, if it's not current health, then because nobody at the start of the game starts on max health, it would just mean you get a couple of free food without even bothering healing the cannibal. But so it's not that bad. But it does mean that you can only use it a couple of times per game. +1 feed though, that's still good. And the person I thought of replacing would probably be the specialist. +1 food. It would be nice. I can understand why you wouldn't necessarily use the captain then, because it's tricky sometimes moving the captain around, but it's not always that bad, because you do often get high events and the captain goes into help anyway. Oh well. 19 with 0 deaths. Trying to think of who to sort out for the cannibal, because I'm starting to get used to making use of the specialist ability even when she's in a hazard area. I haven't been keeping track of how many times I use the specialist ability per game. The camera can only use this a couple of times. Usually losing max health. I think maybe what the cannibal's ability might refer to is that that instead of food, she's eating people, which is why she produces food. But it's still strange. Yeah, maybe she eats herself. So there's more food to go around. Okay, let's start the game.